Ali! What is that smell? That certainly smells like a home opener here in Miami, baby. Woo-hoo! What a perfect time to start the very first episode of the Sunday morning pregame show with your boy Uncle Jack and Playbook Sports. You know, every Sunday I wake up just a little pissed off because the Dolphins aren't playing as soon as I wake up. There's so much anticipation for the game. I'm thinking about all kinds of things. What's gonna happen? Who's injured? Who's not? And so now we have a pregame show every Sunday to have a good little fun and talk some Miami football. Now, some very important rules before we move on. Number one, this show is not for the bandwagons. Okay? I can smell your ass from a mile away. Number two, as the season progresses, if you guys enjoy this show to any degree whatsoever on that spectrum, we at Playbook Sports would greatly appreciate it if you'd share it with your friends and family every Sunday so we can all enjoy a good old little talk before the game. Now, before we start this show, I'm going to be delivering you a set of facts that is going to completely disrupt the daily lives of you haters. And it starts like this. Number one, the Miami Dolphins have a top 3 offense. In my opinion, they're number 1. We have a top 10 defense. In my opinion, we're top 6. Top 10 special teams. Fair assessment. According to Playbook Sports, number 2 in the NFL and number 1 in the AFC. We're obviously the number 1 in the AFC East, and Tua is the front runner for the MVP of the year. And guess what follows that? Mike McDaniels is tied for Coach of the Year. And this is without Teron Armstead, Jalen Ramsey, and Jeff Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, I know this is an early prediction. All right? You don't have to tell me. We're 2-0. We still got to go throughout the season. We still have to conquer December when we get there. But look, here's what I'm telling you. Things are looking good. And I mean real good. Anyone who knows me knows that last year was the first year I told everybody we ain't making it to the Super Bowl. This year especially. Now I know I can be a blind, loyal man. Always will be. But I had to really put my senses together last year and I said, look, Mike McDaniels is first-year head coach. This is all a new system. They're going to need time to gel. That year was not our year. But I told everybody, watch. In 2023, the Miami Dolphins will be dominant. And I said that before the 2022 year began. Okay? And so here's what I'm going to do. I will not jinx anything. But I'm going to wear this magnificent crown to represent a wonderful trophy the NFL gives out at the end of the year to a very special team, which I shall not name, with a trophy that has no name. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my prediction. And without further ado, let's start this damn show. Now, Jordan, I did tell you I was not going to curse on the show, but I've got to get some off my chest, brother. I've got some Miami aqua and orange fluid running through my veins right now. I want you guys to listen closely to a very particular sound. Now, you may think I'm welcoming the wonderful Denver Broncos, Sean Payton, Russell Wilson to our wonderful stadium here at Hard Rock. But no, this is a very particular sound in the wild, in the wilderness of a dolphin, a Bronco. This is exactly what's going to go down today. I won't be in. Now, every week in the NFL, there's a different opportunity for every team to have different schemes, game plans, study film, see what they need to adjust. Each player has opportunities to adjust, to shine. They have opportunities to be held back or switch and position themselves differently in every scheme, especially in the Mike McDaniel offense, baby. Okay? So here are 3 players that I want you guys to look out for in today's game at 1 p.m. Okay, starting with number 1, Devon A-Chain. Look, man, when we drafted that guy, I was kind of sussed out, to be honest with you. I was like, out of all freaking positions we need, we go for a running back in the 3rd round. I believe it was 3rd round. But the guy's a little savage, to be honest with you. He is a replica of Salvon Ahmed. But in my opinion, fresher, obviously. He has a bigger ceiling. Ahmed's out. We have Jeff Wilson out. He's going to have his opportunity to shine today. So I want you guys to really pay attention to him because he's going to have his opportunity. We'll see what he does. Maybe he drops the ball. He is a rookie, all right? And he's a little smaller, so, we'll have to see. But I want you guys to look out for him. I'm very excited to see what A-Chain can do for this offense. Personally, I think he's going to develop into a dangerous weapon of speed on this already existent track squad we've got going on, okay? Player number 2 is Braxton Berrios, all right? There's a few variables here that contribute to my choice of Braxton. Number 1 being the weather, okay? There's going to be a little rain, it looks like, a little overcast, all right? So this could mean this is a good thing in football for receivers because when you're backpedaling as a cornerback, any step can be an easy slip. And so they're a little bit more cautious. Now, why not Tyreek, even if Waddle's out? Well, they got a guy over there named Mr. Surtain that we're going to be talking about in a little bit. That's going to be most likely shadowing Tyreek, if not for the majority of the game. And that's going to leave Berrios wide open in the middle all game long. That's my opinion. It's going to be a great day for the running game. In my opinion, a good opportunity for that. And also watch out for Braxton. I think he's going to be a great fantasy pickup this week. A little sleeper. And hopefully he gets a touchdown, huh? For my third choice of player to watch out today is Bradley Chubb, an ex-Bronco. Look, man. Anytime you're disrespected from an ex-team, you want to beat their ass the next week or the next year, right? The Broncos, for you guys who don't know, the Broncos traded Bradley Chubb to us mid-season last year. A very big sign of disrespect. I think Chubb is going to have a revenge game. I think he showed a lot in week 2 against the Patriots, especially with that crucial fumble he gave us. And I think he's really going to capitalize and gain off that momentum and pick up the slack from there and completely disrupt Russell Wilson's little tea party that he plans to have with Sean Payton. Of course, like everyone else, I believe the Dolphins are favored to win this game. But I must respect the gods of reality, okay? And there's always an Achilles heel that can completely upset a game entirely, especially even if they're favored. Our Achilles heel, which I don't think there is much in this game, the Dolphins being who they are, the 2-0 electric and thunder duo, all right, versus the Broncos, Sean Payton and Russell Wilson, okay? I don't think there's much there to be afraid of. I don't think that there is going to be a Russell Wilson shootout. Will Tua go for 300 yards plus? Possibly. Again, it's going to be a raining day. But if I had to choose an Achilles heel for us, like I said, it's really hard to find one in this game. But if I had to choose, it would be Patrick Surtain's the cornerback for the Broncos. Him covering Tyreek is one thing. Another thing is his father was a coach on our team last year, okay? So he has some serious insights on how we conduct business here in Miami. He is one player, but with Vance Joseph, I believe Vance Joseph, that's his name, the defensive coordinator for the Broncos. Vance, whatever. I think they they may have some intel on us. I don't think it'll be enough to stop anything or to clog any holes. We have adjusted so much from last year anyway. But again, if that was if I had to give an Achilles heel, that's what it would be. Patrick Surtain covering Tyreek, clogging up our speed, especially with Waddle not there, and him having insides of our team. But not much to worry about. This is an NFL team, okay? We can't just, play it soft and get cocky on them. We still got to play fundamental football and stick to our lanes and adjust accordingly. It's not going to be a crazy, difficult victory to achieve. But with the rain, I think the running game will do well. I think, again, Braxton Berrios will do great. I think the third game with Vic Fangio, I think we've got a little bit more camaraderie with the defense. We're starting to understand different pieces. I think we're really going to come together this game and really take them out. 17 points is a gift I'm giving them. Personally, I think it's going to be closer to 10, but I'll give them 17. All right? So my personal prediction for this game is going to be the Dolphins winning the games 27-17. Again, it's not a serious ass whipping, but it's due to rain. I don't think it'll be this crazy 30-point game unless the Broncos somehow, some way step it up and try to avoid an 0-3 start. But at the end of the day, the Dolphins will be 3-0 by the end of this week, heading into Buffalo with some serious confidence and humility with our leader, Tua Tagovailoa. Thank you very much for tuning in for the first episode of Sunday Morning with your boy Uncle Jack at Playbook Sports. Y'all, it's going to be a good game today. I want you guys to enjoy yourselves, drink some beer, have a good time, have some hot dogs, enjoy some American football. All right? Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share with your friends and family and let them know your favorite uncle's waiting for them on Sunday morning. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless America and God bless the Miami Dolphins. Amen. I will see y'all next week. Peace and love.